is hilarious. I'm not even gonna like that entire division is just hilarious. Hilarious division to be in.
Hey man,
all these wacky characters on every single
Bryce
team. Like,
Young
it's so funny.
can't win a game. I know Bryce Young gotta be going through, because he been on good teams his whole life. He was on quarterback one, a high school or QB1. He was a good enough high school player to have a documentary made about him. He ain't losing no games. Then he went to Alabama, winningest quarterback in Alabama history or something crazy like that. Then he goes to the Carolina Panthers and he realizes he not the star of this show no more. He not the main character of this sport anymore. He is a side character. He is a NPC, as the kids say. He is a dude. He is a dude. A guy. Just another dude in a jersey. Got beat by Tyson Bagent. And not just beat cold. Outplayed. Number 1 overall pick got outplayed by an undrafted Division II quarterback who we know is ass.
Man, even Baker ain't do that, dog.
Nah, man. Baker rookie season was Baker is really not the worst case scenario for number 1 overall pick. Like, people act like it, but like Baker is like a middle case scenario. Like, you can live with missing on a Baker Mayfield. It's kind of like, yeah, it's not the best pick that you could have made. You could have got Josh Allen. You could have got Lamar Jackson. But it is significantly better than drafting Sam Darnold or Josh Rosen.
Sam Darnold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is significantly better than that, right? So, like, Baker's not even like an equivalent case. This is like, what if you took Josh Rosen number 1 overall?
Yeah, you saying Bryce Young and Josh Rosen?
I don't see it, dog. Like, everything that I thought made him special at college is gone. His poise, his ability to find guys, his arm strength, it's all gone. And he tiny. And he not fast like Kyler. And he not even as big as Kyler. At least Kyler like a little muscle mouse out there running around. Pat, pat. Like, he built. He's strong. Bryce Young is as small as Kyler and ain't got no muscle. And he ain't never going to get no muscle, because if he could, he would have had it at Alabama. So what am I supposed to do with that? Where is the upside on Bryce Young? What's he going to get better at?
Man. Listen.
Bryce,
I still believe.
This ain't like Tua, man. Like, Tua had actual skills and shit. Like, Tua was like had incredible arm talent, great accuracy. I don't know, man. What's he about to get?
I'm gonna keep it big with you. I'm gonna keep it big with you. I'm not saying you wrong, but I would like to give the Carolina Panthers an opportunity to actually put real NFL football players around him before I just write him off as being ass. I would just like to see them try to do that before I just say, nah, that boy just ass. You understand what I'm saying?
We thought that CJ Stroud had there is a podcast of us doing this and saying, man,
yep,
CJ Stroud has the worst situation a quarterback can go to. And we just talk about the motherfuckers about to be the 3 seed in the AFC. I don't care what the situation is. He is clearly not good. You don't go 1-8 with a good quarterback. Not in the modern NFL.
Hey, man.
You don't lose.
They're really bad, though. They're really bad.
He's bad. He's bad. Then they have who's their backup? I feel like he got hurt for like a span of time, and then like they actually like had decent quarterback play. Wait, let me look up their backup.
I don't know who their backup is.
But yeah, man, I don't think it's that the Panthers are bad. Like, they aren't good. Let me make that clear. But he just sucks. Like, I just think that's the case.
I might have to actually watch Bryce play on the Panthers.
Yeah, they have Andy Dalton. And let me look up what Andy Dalton's PFR is for this year. Because I feel like he came in and kind of balled a little bit at some point in this game. Because he played one game, started one game, and had 306 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. This ain't on the pieces, dog. Nobody be bringing that up when we be talking about Bryce, dog. He had 300 if Andy Dalton came in through 361 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interception, put 27 points up against the Seattle Seahawks. Bryce ain't even coming close to half of that. It's not the Panthers. It's Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce. That's bad, dog. That's bad. You get played like outplayed like that by Andy Dalton.
Not just outplayed.
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton was more impressive in that one game than you've been all year. A 40-year-old Andy Dalton.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Nah, I don't even want to look up the stats for Bryce Young because I imagine they're terrible, but I'm about to look them up right now. Just to cure my morbid curiosity. 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He's better than Kenny Pickett was last year. 1,500 yards. Quarterback rating of 33.1. Just so you know, Andy Dalton has a quarterback rating of 52.9. Yeah, man, I just think he sucks. Yeah. Like I think it's just he's not good, dog. You might be ass, dog.
You might be ass, my dog.
What's he like? Because again, with Tua was at least 200 pounds. Like, what's he about to get better at? What's Bryce Young getting better at?
I don't know, but Bryce Young gonna be the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers now?
Man, he better worry about staying in the league. Like, nah, this kid, like, look, he the number 1 over pick right now, but we forget how fast Josh Rosen was out the league. He went from number 1 overall pick to out the league in like 3 years. I mean, not number 1, but projected number 1 overall pick by some to out the league. And the issue is, hey, if you suck at quarterback because you just suck, but not because physically you have nothing to offer these teams can live with that. They can live with that kind of failure. You know what they can't live with? We don't even think you could be better than that, dog. Like, you just is what you just a regular guy out here playing quarterback. That's what he looks like. Nah, I don't know. Maybe he has an incredible comeback story, but it's going to require that because he's not good. He is. I put it out there. I was like, hey, man, for him to become decent, it's going to require a significant leap from where he is now because he is astronomically ass. Like,
astronomically ass.
Off the charts. He is off the charts. Terrible.
Off the charts ass.
Yeah, that's yeah, I know it sounds harsh, but it's true. It's true. He sucks.
Hey, man. Okay. Hey, that's a good question. Who else do you feel is astronomically ass?
At quarterback?
Just in general. Any NFL player, you watch him and you say, oh, you are astronomically ass.
See, the problem is you only really see this at quarterback because nobody can be astronomically ass at any other position and play. Like, it's very hard to play if you suck at any other position but quarterback. But because quarterback's one of them positions where you're like, we just got to see what it is, you could just throw somebody out there. Like, I'm going to be real with you. I thought Clayton Tune was more promising than what I've seen out of Bryce Young. Because at least Clayton Tune's big. Can run a little bit. Mm. You know, and like, okay, he played against the Browns defense. I don't even want to know what it looked like if Bryce Young had to play the Browns. Like, could you imagine Myles Garrett on him? Like, yeah.
Yeah, actually,
of course.
I could. 5 sacks.
Yeah.
5 sacks.
It would. It's not good, man. It's not good. I don't see where he's going to improve. He looks real bad out there. Number 1 overall pick. CJ Stroud.
Traded up for her.
Traded up for it. Lost your picks this year. I couldn't see. Look, you gave up a chance for Caleb Williams and Drake May for Bryce Young. Hey, man. It's a hell of a thing, dog. It's a hell of a thing, dog. It's a hell of a thing. Who owns him? David Tepper. Where'd David Tepper go to school? Did he go to an FCC school?
I don't know where he went to school, but shout out my guy James Tour because he hates David Tepper with their passion.
Hey, man. Because you know how that happened. You know how that happened. I've seen the boy play on TV. I think he's quite all right. And then he sat in on the interview. He was like, that's the guy I want. But CJ Stroud, I just didn't like something about his temperament. And that's how you end up with Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm. Because that coaching staff did not want to. They did not want to take Bryce.
My man went to the University of Pittsburgh. I don't understand why he wasn't more excited about Drake May. Like, that man, like, what are you doing, David Tepper? This is supposed to be your man right here. It's like if the Utah Jazz didn't want Cooper Flag. This is what David Tepper wanting nothing to do with Drake May. It's like if the Utah Jazz is like, nah, we good. We don't want no Cooper Flag. Are you kidding me? He has you written all over him.
You could have said the Boston Celtics either. You could have said the Boston Celtics too.
They got a shot. But you know who out here? The Utah Jazz. Look, they about to start putting Laurie Marketing on minutes restrictions, dog. Like, nah, dog, we need to get Cooper in here. That's one of them guys we can keep for a second contract. Yes, they are going for Cooper Flag. I don't know how David Tepper got to talk to himself in a Bryce.
That's crazy, bro.
Ooh, I understand how he talked himself out of CJ Stroud. Well, I don't understand it. It was stupid. But I know how he did that to himself. Because a lot of people like David Tepper did that to themselves over the dumbest possible reasons, right? Whenever you hear cognitive tests pop up, that is code for, hey, dog, we have no reason to not be as high on this guy, but we got to make some shit up. So we going to grass up on anything we can find to act like it's not a good idea to draft this dude that we clearly should take number 1 overall. Remember all the shit he used to come up with Cam?
Mm-hmm.
The Carolina Panthers, right? Looking for every reason to take Jake Locker. Okay, like, why don't we just take that Blaine Gabbert? Because Cam is inevitable, right? It took Cam taking a terrible Auburn team to the SEC, to the national championship by himself and winning it. And this man still had to entertain questions about if he's better than Blaine Gabbert, who did nothing at Missouri. Like, nah, man. Nah, hey, y'all stuck with that one, dog. Ooh, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. Maybe they'll get a Cooper Manning or whatever. Like, I don't know.
That's one of them decisions. That's one of them decisions that get everybody fired,
except for the dude who made it. That's the crazy part. Everybody about to get fired because of a decision David Tepper made.
Can't fire yourself.
And I know people like, you don't know, Quincy. I know people gonna be in the comment, Quincy, you don't know if it was David Tepper. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I saw Josh McCown tell CJ, like, we know what happened. You know what happened.
Yeah, we know what happened.
Man,
that coaching staff did not want Bryce, dog. They did not want Bryce.
Look, we had the lowdown on this at the beginning of this whole situation. All the football people was thinking like me and Cole. Anthony Richardson, CJ Stroud. Yeah. One of those two. That's who you go with.